Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a new video, and today we will be trying out the new Sephora Best Skin Ever Powder Foundation. But before we get started, if it is your first time watching, please hit the subscribe button, and if you are a returning subscriber, don't forget to hit the like button. Foundation retails for $20. It's available in over 40 shades. It is a pressed powder formula. It's best for oily, combo, normal skin. It has a matte finish. This is a matte powder version of the Sephora Collection's Best Skin Ever Foundation, and the coverage on this is full. I was very confused online looking at this because at first I thought they reformulated the Sephora Collection matte powder, because looking at it, it almost looks like the same exact thing. And I did the I didn't like go in store and swatch shades. I did in-store pickup. So when I got this home, I'm looking at it. At first I'm thinking, like, did they give me the wrong thing? Because this looks very identical to the Sephora matte powder. I don't know exactly what's going on with this, because looking at the packaging, it looks the same. Like, it looks like it's the same exact thing. Let me show y'all. Cause when I got this home, I'm like, I was really confused. Like, did they give me the wrong thing? But no, they gave me the correct thing. So like, most likely this Best Skin Ever matte powder foundation is just the Sephora Collection matte powder. Maybe they getting rid of that. Maybe they just slapping the Best Skin Ever name on it. I don't know, but I feel like it's pretty much going to be the same exact thing that I got already. That's the way I feel. I did also notice that some of the shades are slightly different from the Sephora Collection powder. And that particular powder, I am in the shade, I think, because I have two of them. I'm in the shade 64 Neutral Mocha. That's the perfect shade. And this powder, I picked up the shade 44N. So the shades are slightly different, and I went with this shade because this is my shade in the Best Skin Ever liquid, and apply it to my face. I'm gonna wear it like a powder foundation. I'm not gonna use it to set a liquid. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do today in today's video. I already have a primer on, and I have the One Size Secure the Sweat primer. So usually before I apply powder foundation, I go in with the concealer. So that's pretty much what I'm about to do. Now that I have my concealer blended out, I'm gonna go in with the powder, and this powder does come with a sponge, so I'm going to use that. Okay, y'all, this is what the powder looks like. This is not a good shade. I feel like this looks a little dark. I don't know how it's coming across on camera, but it looks a shade or two darker than I would typically use. Outside of that, I do feel like this has really nice coverage. In the middle of applying this foundation, I did switch over to my brush just because I really wasn't liking the way it was looking with the sponge. So I don't think I will be using that sponge that came with it. I just didn't like the way that it looked. So, and also, as of right now, I really feel like this is the same thing. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, like, it's the same thing. So I don't understand, like, why did they switch the name? I'm really confused by that, because this is the same exact thing from what I'm seeing right now. So, of course, I'm going to go in with concealer and bronzer, and I'll be back. So this is what my face looks like after I apply concealer. I still feel like it looks a tad bit warm. It doesn't look too bad. I can actually make this work. And, of course, I'm going to make it work for the sake of the video. Also, the coverage on this, I think I mentioned it. This is medium to full. It has really good coverage. And this is matte. It's not drying matte. It doesn't feel heavy on my skin, and also doesn't look cakey. I still feel like this is the same exact powder that I have already from the Sephora collection. So of course, I'm gonna do my normal wear test, and then I'll let y'all know whether or not, if I like it, do I still feel like it's the same thing that I have already. So we'll get into all that in a few. y'all, I'm back after having this powder foundation on for exactly 8 hours. This is what my face looks like. I am starting to get shiny in my T-zone area. That's a typical spot where shine starts to come through. Earlier I did take about a 4-hour nap, and when I woke up, this is what my face looks like. It's pretty much stayed intact. This did not transfer at all, which I'm shocked about, but I did notice that it is starting to separate around my mouth on this side of my face, on the right side. Not so much on the left, but on this side I definitely can see that it's starting to separate. Outside of that, I do feel like this is a really long wearing powder foundation. Today it is very hot and humid, and this held up. This doesn't look bad after 8 hours, and also I took a nap. I still feel like this looks pretty good. After having this on all day, I do feel like this is a matte powder that will work well for all skin types, not just oily skin. I think all skin types could get away with wearing this, and it's not too heavy. It's not that dry and matte. This is a really nice powder. Also, I still feel like this is pretty much the same exact thing as the Sephora collection matte powder. I am guessing, this is just my opinion, they might be getting rid of this powder because I don't understand why would they make a new product that is very similar to this and just slap a new name on it. That makes no sense to me. So I'm thinking that most likely they will be getting rid of this. If you had your eye on this Best Skin Ever powder, I do feel like you should go in store and swatch a few shades. I wouldn't just go online and pick off the model because that can be kind of tricky. I felt like I made a really good choice when I ordered it online, but when I got it here and wore it, you see it is a little bit warm. I still don't like this shade. I feel like it's a tad bit too dark. I'm not going to go and exchange it for another shade. I might actually just return this because it is very similar to what I got. No point of me having the same exact thing. Like, I'm going to most likely return this back to the store. But overall, I feel like this is a really good powder. I will highly recommend it. They have a ton of shades, and also it is very affordable. It's $20, y'all. Don't sleep on the Sephora collection products because they are really good. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give this foundation a 10. It is long wearing, it is matte, it holds up, it doesn't transfer. They have over 40 shades. It is super affordable, and it works well for all skin types. So this is definitely worth picking up if you had your eye on it. Now again, if you still have your original Sephora matte collection powder, I don't feel like you need to go out to get this unless you just want to try it just for whatever reason, but it is too similar to have both of them in my opinion. But anyway, y'all, that is it for today's video. Y'all let me know in the comment section, do you plan on picking this up? Have you tried it out already? And most importantly, do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.